Hey there, my name is Dana Morris, and today I got something new, the GoPro Hero 9. So what I'm going to be doing today is just unboxing it and looking at a few features, of course. And then after that, I'm going to do some field test outside with like running and maybe a few flips. So let's start unboxing. Okay, so here's the GoPro Hero 9 Black. I haven't opened out his package yet, so what I'm going to do is just cut it open. I'm excited to get this, see what it looks like. So first off, the classic GoPro bag, and right at the bottom we'll just go right here and rip it open and slide the contents out. So yep, here's a nice little rugged case with a GoPro logo on it. So what I'll just do is unzip it and you see it first. This thing is big. I have the GoPro Hero 4 right here, and just look at that. This GoPro doesn't work anymore, so that's one reason why I got the new one. It's like a lot bigger than the previous, or the I don't know how much bigger it is compared to the 8, but it's definitely bigger. I'll just unwrap this sticker real quick. So got that little wrapper off, and I'll undo the back screen right there, and this front little display, and the lens cover. So there it is. Wow, it feels big. Anyways, here's a little tripod mount right there. So what we'll do is see if there's a battery in there, and I don't think there is a battery. Yep, here's a battery right here, so I'll just pop out the battery. And here's a little Type-C cable, here's the mount, here's a little sticky thing, and here is a screw, and then of course package, and then some papers, more papers in here. I'll probably get to that some other day. So I'll just pop this open right here somehow. There, I popped it open, and I'll just go right there and slide it in just like that and pop it in place again, however you do it. There we go. Okay, so I doubt it has an SD card. Let's see, where's the SD card slot? I think it's still in there. So the SD card slot is right there. I'm gonna go grab an SD card and plug it in. There we go, put that in and somehow close it. This is a little, there we go. So I closed it. Now I'm going to power it on. So I just hold that power button right there down. Oh, there is no power button right there. So on the old GoPro, there's a power button right there, and that's how you turn it on. I'm still used to that. So the power button is, I guess, right there on the side. So there it goes. I'll show you that. It says GoPro, the logo right there, and the Hero 9 Black. I can also see it right there. So there's basically just two buttons, one for power and one for record. And then of course the front screen and back screen. I don't think this one right here is touchscreen, but this back one of course is. Anyways, this little port right here on the side I think is to drain water. This thing is waterproof. You can just drop it in water just like this without a case. But if you're gonna go in mud and stuff, I would put a case on. On the front screen it shows the record time, the battery life, and then of course there's just a bunch of settings you can do by swiping up and left and right and all over, and you can adjust the settings however you like. I'm not going to go detailed in the settings and whatnot because there's other videos that do like really detailed, and I'm trying to keep this video somewhat short. So I've seen in pictures that you can take off this little thing, I'm pretty sure, but it's not really wanting to come off. Maybe I'm just not trying hard enough. But it wiggles a little bit. But I think you can put like ND filters on there, like a lens, some little hyper boost thing on there, something like that. But I'm not gonna take it off. So yeah, it's like really nice. There's of course those little things that flip out on the bottom, and speakers right there and whatnot. So on the back right here, you can actually plug this in with the Type-C port and connect it to a power bank, so you have like a lot more battery life, or you can like record all day as long as you have storage. So that can be very helpful. Now what I'm going to be doing is comparing it to the other GoPros in size. Here's the GoPro Hero 4. I got this one a while back, like a year after it got released. I just got this one like a few weeks after this got released. I'll probably publish it on YouTube later, like months later after I edited it. And here is the GoPro Hero 3. This one is not mine, but I'm recording with one back there. I don't know if, yep, it's still recording. And then I have this one recording right here. So This is basically how they all look in size. These two look almost identical because they're like a year apart, but the GoPro Hero 9 is like a ton bigger, and I think the GoPro Hero 8 and 7 and so on are all about the same size as these. But I think the GoPro Hero 5 and up are all waterproof, just like this. So the GoPro Hero 3 and the GoPro Hero 4 are not waterproof. You have to get this a separate case. So yeah. I also remembered I got a bunch of accessories for this thing, so I'm gonna go open those up real quick and we'll see what we got. So to start off, I got this thing right here. It's the El Grande, or however you say it, extension pole. It came with the package I got. So yeah, here we go. The box was a little bit damaged right there, but not anything too dangerous. I'm gonna just open it up right there. Slide that out right there. So I got that out, and I can tell by the feel of it, this thing is solid. It is like heavy. And I suppose you can just pull on it and pull on it. And how far can you pull on it? Oh, that's all. So yeah, you just twist it and there you go. So that's nice and long. And then of course there is the ball. This thing is a plastic ball, I believe, but it's pretty snug. So yeah, there's that little handle that came with the GoPro. Right here is the package I got. It's called Neewer, however you say that. I don't know. I'll just somehow open this. There we go. So I got this thing. I picked this thing up for like $23. I didn't feel like spending all the money for the GoPro. A little bit of stuff. Okay, so I didn't feel like spending all the money on buying actual GoPro brand accessories. So like this is a Neewer. This is a Neewer wrist strap versus a GoPro wrist strap is like $19, I'm pretty sure. And this one was for $23 included in the kit, or the bike mount, just all the accessories, little ones. I added them all up, all the ones that are included in here. Of course, the GoPro ones are definitely more high quality, but it was like over 400 bucks. And there was even some accessories in here that GoPro didn't have that I couldn't add up. So it was over $400, but of course, for instance, like the tripod right here, this one is like super cheap. This one, the GoPro one is like $19, but I'm sure that one would be worth it. This one is like really cheap, but it's a tripod. And then here is that little suction cup. I'll just quickly unbox it real quick. That and that. There we go. So I just unboxed really quickly all those accessories, such as like the pasty, the head strap, I think this is the head one, the little suction cup one, the clip, the little thing that clips on like right there, like the little wrist strap. There's this little extend-a-pull with a metal thing on the bottom with a 1/4 inch or whatever mount. Bike little mount thing, a ton of screws and little things, so that is handy. A bunch of sticky pads and just, yeah, a bunch of stuff. So hopefully that saved me some money, and I'm gonna have to throw this all back in here and see what else we can do. So I put this all back in here and it should fit all back in there. There you go. So just, you don't want to open it when it's like this. You may spend a while picking everything up. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this review and this quick look at this GoPro Hero 9. I'll leave all the description for everything that I used and got in the description below. So yeah, now let's go show some test footage from the GoPro Hero 9. Okay, so right now I'm recording on the GoPro Hero 9. Also, the audio that you're hearing is going to be from the GoPro Hero 9. Right now my setting is 1080/30 at wide angle, and what I'm going to do is do a little run, just a medium run, and I'm going to have no stabilization. The second one is going to be like a 10% crop, and the third mode is going to be high, and then the last one is going to be boost. And then eventually I'll do some different modes, but let's go do some jogging. Okay, so same setting, 1080/30 with no stabilization added. So I'm just gonna start running. Okay, same setting, hyper smooth on at 10% crop, and same video setting also. So yep, this is how it looks. So yep, same setting again, and this is hyper smooth on high. So yeah, sorry, there's like some noises out there. And, yeah. And then the last mode, and this is hyper smooth with the boost mode. So yep, this is hyper smooth with boost. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but right now I'm recording in 4K 30 at wide. So if you see, I tilt my camera and you can see how the horizon turns. I'm gonna put a mode on there and it's called horizon leveling, and when I tilt it, it should keep the horizon somewhat level. I don't have the max lens mod or whatever it's called, so it doesn't do like the full 360 effect and it stays completely level. So I'm gonna throw it on horizon leveling. So right now I have linear plus horizon leveling on, and I'm just gonna, might be able to see by the shadow of the GoPro because the sun's right over there. I'm just gonna also do this. So I'm just gonna tilt it until the horizon tilts with it. So right now the camera's vertical, and as you can see, it probably flipped over. I'm gonna do the same for left. So about right there, I don't know, I can't really tell. Okay, so here comes the test that I've been waiting for, is to record in 5K video. I'm recording on 5K video right now actually. So, yep, I'm recording in 5K 30 at wide angle at a 10% crop. And anyways, I'm gonna switch to narrow view. You can't do super view on the 5K mode, but you can on the 4K and so on down. But yeah, I'm gonna switch to narrow mode and see how it looks. So here we are in 5K 30 at narrow mode. So yep, it cropped it a lot, and this is what it looks like. So yeah, I think that 5K feature is pretty cool. I don't know if I'll use it too much. I'll probably just stay to like 4K 60, 4K 30. And on the slow motion mode, which we'll do next, is I'm gonna like run and I'll switch into 1080 at 240 frames per second at 1080p. Okay, so right now I'm recording at 1080p and 240 frames per second. Obviously, I'm not slowing it down right now because I'm talking, but I'm gonna start running. Here we go. Okay, so I flipped the GoPro upside down and I'm going to do another run test, but this time I'm going to do it by my feet because obviously there's going to be more action at the ground. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so now for my next test, what I'm going to do is start running and stop right here, and there's a bunch of loose gravel right here, and you can see some of the gravel flying, and that may look cool, so let's go do that. Okay, so right here on the left I have the GoPro Hero 9, and right there on the right I have the GoPro Hero 3 Plus, and I'm just doing a comparison right now. I have no stabilization on. I have it in 1080/30 at the wide angle, so I tried to match the settings as best I could, and here you can see the difference of the two GoPros. So again, GoPro Hero 9 on the left and GoPro Hero 3 Plus on the right. Then what I'm going to do next is put the GoPro Hero 9 on its best video settings, that still on auto, like auto white balance and all the rest, and then I'm gonna put the GoPro Hero 3 on its best video settings also. Okay, so right now I'm recording on the GoPro Hero 9 at 5K 30 wide, and on the left I'm recording on the GoPro Hero 3 Plus at 2.7K at 30 frames per second wide, and the stabilization is on the GoPro Hero 9. So GoPro Hero 3, GoPro Hero 9. This is the comparison, and then what I'm gonna also do is do a little run test. So GoPro Hero 9, GoPro Hero 3. Again, one more time, GoPro Hero 3, and then GoPro Hero 9. So this is how it looks on the run test. So there you go. There's some comparisons of the GoPro Hero 9 and the GoPro Hero 3 Plus. Obviously, you can see that the GoPro Hero 9 is a lot better, but right now the sun is setting and it's kind of getting dark. I was planning on doing more tests with like some head straps and chesties and the wristings, but it is getting kind of dark, so I'm gonna have to do that another day. So see you on that other day. Okay, so it's quite windy right now, but we'll go ahead and do some stuff on this trampoline. I'm recording in 5K 30 right now at the wide angle, and the hyper smooth boost is on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little backflip like that. There we go. And then I'll go ahead and do one pointing away like this. There we go. That wasn't the best one, but next thing what we'll do is we'll go ahead and throw on the chesty and get a few shots from there. Okay, so I changed the settings a little bit. I got the chesty on and I'm recording in 4K 30 at super view, and the stabilization is just on the 10% crop because I kind of wanted a wider view since it was kind of closer. Anyways, I'm gonna do a backflip. Okay, so I was wondering if I could conceal the strap, the chesty, onto me, so I just put it underneath my shirt, and I'll just have to open up one of these things and clip it on just like that. Then there you go, you can do some flips. Well, the angle of doing it like this is kind of just a little weird, so I think it's a little better to just do this angle right here. So here goes the back flip and front flip. Okay, so enough with the chesty, but what I have right now is the head mount on the GoPro. But one thing I noticed is when I put my head, I can't really tell where what the camera is pointing at. So I connected to the app and I finally got it to work, and it works great, except now that I'm recording, I can't show you the live view because it says preview not available while recording. It is available when you're recorded in 1080, I think. I'll say something yes or no right up there. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and mount it on my head and then go do some more flips. Okay, so I got the GoPro mounted on, and here goes my first back flip. Okay, so I grabbed onto my head strap as soon as I was upside down because I could feel it falling off, but you probably want to make sure it's nice and tight when you do. Okay, so the first attempt I did, it fell off, so I tightened it up a ton, and here goes the second attempt. I'm gonna try a front flip this time and see if that works a little bit better. Okay, so I've done a few tests with a head strap on my head and the GoPro, and I did some flips and it kept them falling off. So I'm assuming you can't really do that unless you get like a neck strap to hold it on. But I'm gonna put away the head strap and move on to the wrist mount. So let's do that. Okay, so I have it on my wrist right now. It was a little challenge to get it on with one hand to make it nice and snug. Anyways, here I go. So that was back flip number 1, and here goes the front flip. Okay, so right now I have it on my leg, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a back flip and see how it looks. So that would be a back flip. Now what I'm gonna do next is do another front flip. So there goes that front flip. Anyways, hope that looks good. Okay, so my next one is I'm gonna go ahead and put it on a post right there, have it pointing down, and I'm gonna do some more flips and see how it looks. Okay, so I put you up there, and I'm gonna go ahead and do another back flip. Now, here goes the front flip. Anyways, how do you like it up there? Well, here's my little extension pole. Just joking. There's how long it is. About this long. How do you like that view? I don't know if you can hear me, but how do you like that view? Okay, so I have one more extension pole, and I'm gonna double it, and so I'm gonna see if I can get this thing about twice as high. Okay, so just a little side note here. You're probably noticing, why is there like all these trees and stuff broken everywhere? Well, we had a little ice storm here in Oklahoma, but besides the point, I grabbed a chain link fence posts right here, and I attached it to my other piece, and I'm gonna clip it on right here and send it up nice and high. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I mounted the GoPro up there. It's like really sketchy, like barely even tied on. But here's the GoPro selfie stick. I'm reaching up as high as it can go, and it's not even like close to the GoPro. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another backflip. So just hope it doesn't fall. Hey, it's still there. Front flip. There we go. Jump up. Can't even catch it. Well, I'm gonna bring you back down. Sorry, one more thing. If you really enjoyed this video, you can hit a like, and if you really liked it and you actually found it helpful, you could possibly hit subscribe. It would really help me out. You can hit subscribe right up there, and my latest video would be right down there. So yeah, till next time, have a good day.